through certain scenarios at this point in my life because I'm not part of that anymore. So why would you want to still try to manipulate me in some way?
And the reason because you're not in the relationship, you're not in that, and he uses as the child because that's the only thing you have in common.
That's the only way you can manipulate with her.
Because he can't get away. You know, with you, he cannot control you. He's gonna do it.
He has a part of you. That's your baby.
And the thing is that he knows that I will not speak ill in front of my child because I'm not that type of parent. You know that because the kids are like sponges. You don't want to instill certain things in your kids. Like with abusers, we tend to a person that's been abused, and I've noticed that. And I'm not like that. Thank God. I'm not like that, but I've seen a lot of women that have been abused, and yet they have these daughters, and they start telling them, you know, men are this and this and this and this and this, and then the child grows up thinking like this man is a bad man and men are bad, and it's a continues. So we have to be smart about what we're telling the kids and educate them.
And let them know there are good men and there are bad men. Know the difference.
Yes. Right. And besides, what goes on between adults, it shouldn't. It should be between adults. We should not involve our kids on it because we shouldn't. Because they don't have the capacity to absorb it the right way, and we will hurt them. We absolutely will hurt them, and that we don't want for our kids.
You gotta hide some stuff in front of your kids. You can't you can't disrespect each other in front of the children because also the child will pick up. If you're calling your mama the B, the husband's calling the wife of the B. Why you think the kid is not gonna call the mother a B? He learned that. He listening to what the man is saying, or anybody at that. Woman to woman, man to man. When you speak to a person a certain way, they pick that up. There's a lot of things that
Of course.
I mean, I have two adult men, my sons, and I have spoken to them, and it's sort of an embarrassment sometimes speaking to them.
How old?
One is 26 and 23.
Oh.
They're men.
Wow.
So because of everything, and I haven't really told them, like, they know certain things of my life, and they've witnessed a lot of stuff, which I'm very ashamed that they got to witness all of that.
What?
Because no child should endure.
It is it's not your fault. Well, whatever they win is not your fault because, it wasn't,
I was just like blinded. Like I couldn't, you could beat me to a pulp.
And you couldn't stop it.
I couldn't see it. I was like, no, it's going to get better. No, it didn't get better. And I remember telling my kids, don't you ever, no matter how bad this woman gets you, no matter how angry this woman gets you, don't you ever raise your hand at a woman. Just remember what your mother went through. And I told them, don't you ever. If I've taught you something, I'm trying to teach you how to be a better man. And, thank God that, I haven't seen any of that. You understand?
Thank God.
I may not be perfect, but
nobody is.
Nobody is.
Nobody is. Well, the good thing about it is that you learned. Sometimes we have to go through things to learn. We went through what we went through. At the time when we're going through that, we don't know why. We don't know why that we're going through this. I never done anything. But in my case, God was preparing for this moment right here. That I'm here approaching you, approaching everybody, raising awareness, making a difference. God was preparing me for this moment. And I do believe that people cross your path for a reason because she crossed my path years ago. And look, God was preparing us for this. We had to meet. We had to endure what we endured so we could be here today. So don't feel ashamed of what happened. It was something that was out of your control. I can truly identify with you.
It makes you stronger.
I felt worthless. Yes, it did make you stronger. And you know what? You are a great mom.
That's right.
You have 3 beautiful kids.
And you look good for having a 26-year-old and a 24. You look really good.
So don't beat yourself in the head for things that happen.
No, I don't beat myself in that. I sometimes I see certain people in a scenario, in a situation where I was at, and sometimes you don't know quite how to quite approach the person. But I will easily tell a person, Mama, this is not for you. I've had friends actually tell me, oh, but you don't understand And I would really, I would sit there and look at them, and I'm like, oh, mama, you're not ready to leave yet. Mm-hmm. This is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen 5 months from now. It's still going to happen because you haven't opened up your eyes.
But you know what it is? Sometimes, we almost run out of time. Sometimes it's not, you could tell somebody, here's the water, but if they don't want to drink it, they don't want to drink it. Sometimes we have to learn from our own mistakes, because a lot of people think, no, that's not going to happen to me. That happened to her, but it doesn't mean it's me.
Yeah, okay.
You know, but it does happen. Anyway, thank you, Janet, for coming over here.
Yes.
Thank you for speaking on it. I really, really, truly appreciated you taking your time to be here. I know we always go from work, and I really, really hope that your story, I know somebody's identified with it, and you raise awareness by speaking up. Nana, do you want to say some final words before I go on?
Of course. You know,
I know.
You know, God is good all the time, and when you're bad, God is good.
Oh, yes, He is.
All the time.
Well, I'm going to leave you with these words. Love yourself. Really love yourself. You can ask for nobody to love you if you don't love yourself first. There's a lot of people asking for love. Well, how can you ask for something that you're not giving yourself?
That's right.
Love yourself, respect yourself. When you respect yourself, others will respect you. As always, you can look us up on Facebook at the GNN Project. You could also in the Gmail, Gmail, IG, and I'm sorry, IG, the GNNproject.org is our website. And don't forget, we have a link in there for you to anonymously post what you're going through. If you want to be a part of our audience or guest, please contact us at the GNNproject@gmail.com or by simply calling 347-387-7979. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Have a good one.